So after the episode ended, I found out a really bad thing. Chickens don't eat oats. So wheat, barley, and sorghum. I forgot. My own dang fault for doing that. But now I'm going to have to buy probably about $10,000 of chicken food, which we'll make up with silage, but it's still fliggin, flirkin. Sucks. It sucks. Let's just call it what it is. SUX. Because I can spell. But then again, we'll make some of it back too with the crop, because I'll probably have an extra $10,000. More than that, because that thing takes 9,000 liters. So I'll have an extra 10,000 liters of oats, which will probably equate to about $15,000 of product. So actually, in the long run, it's not that bad of a deal. I'll end up making $5,000 instead of making 15,000, or losing 50. Wait, yeah, I'll make 5 instead of losing 15. I'll have to spend 10, but anyway, it ends up being a profit, so we're good. It's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Oh no, we need to. Oh, I put this away, and I wasn't ready to put this away. I forgot we had a whole other field to do. Awful. Is it control? No, control B. Control Alt, control B. Control Alt B. Shift B. There we go. Hey, Jaywa. Welcome to the Chizat. I have a whole other field I have to do with this thing. And I'd already put it away like I was done. Didn't I? Oh, no. You know what? I did it already. I just need to get the harvester over there. I'm stuck. Boy, am I dumb. Boy, am I stupid. So that's right. So this is done. I'm going to put it back where it belongs. Give me 1 second here. Hey, what's up, Louie? Here is the field that we were heading to. And we're going to just grab a little dabble of Wheaties off the field. I do like doing this way of harvesting because just like when you just like when you bale, you just follow the windrow. So it's actually one of those few jobs that you really can do from the cockpit. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually in the cockpit doing it. What? You just got here. All right, go do schoolwork. I won't fault you for that, Mr. Beef. Have some good schoolwork. Thank you for the sub, Mr. Summers. Get more harvest. Get more. Today was a crazy day at work. I did not... 50 years. Wow. You're over it. There you go. Yeah, it's nice to be employed, isn't it? You had an accident. Yeah, I've had several on the way to this little shindig here as we do the anyway. Hey, what's up? Evening, governor. Howdy, governor. Only sub for 50 months, 50 years. Ow. So yes, anyway, the job is I got into the school today with not that many tickets to complete, but enough to keep myself busy for the day. And I immediately was thrown into they were doing testing, and none of the computers were logging into the testing site. Like literally, we had like 60 kids waiting to do tests, and the machines wouldn't log in. And of course, they point the finger at me, like, "Hey, what are you gonna do?" And I'm like, Daryl. So I called Daryl, my tech in chief, and he he rescued me. He figured out what it was and got the computers done and fixed really quickly. Honestly, it took us about an hour to get it all figured out, but by the time the hour was up, we had them just rebooting, and then they were getting onto the test. So I think we did a great job. Crisis averted. But anyway, ooh, yeah, I've been there. I mean, I even a couple weeks ago I was there. It happens. So yeah, it was quite a day. And so by the time I got done, we had a cart that was not working right. I had to fix the cart. Um, Computers that needed to be moved around, and then I had a bunch of tickets that I had to do. But I got them all done, and it took me till like 6 o'clock to get everything finished, but I did. But that means that I have officially, as of today, and of course there'll be more, but I have officially closed all the tickets at the high school. They're all, or at the middle school, no, primary school, and I'm almost closed all the tickets at the middle school too. And I'm closing in on the high school. The high school should be closed on Friday, or at least caught up. So I'm happy because I'm catching up all the way around at work, and things are going well, and the teachers are happy, and I'm getting great feedback. Like two of the teachers wrote in from Friday when I was doing work at the high school, and they're like, Arthur's really pulling his weight. He's working really hard. He's always nice. He's always helpful. So I'm really happy. The rotary girder was out of whack. Yeah. No, it was a licensing issue. They needed a newer version of the test browser. Oh, that'd be fun. Little shooting, killing, and base building. Little once human, always human. I say. Hang on, I got a skeeter moving in for the bite, and I think I just got him. Nope, I didn't. Can't die, you stupid freaking skeeter. Like three of them. Good lord. Anyway, we'll be right back, folks. On YouTube, we're gonna get this field done, and I'll catch up with you once we're finished. All right, so I've got all the wheat or oats off the field. We're gonna have to unload this near the silo because that, as you can see, I had a little bit left over. Yeah, our biggest issue is that it can't keep up. Yeah, down in Phoenix, yeah, it's hot. It is. I've been there in the summer. It's humid too. When the monsoon season starts, it's like, ugh. Whoa! I thought it wasn't supposed to be humid, but it gets real humid down there. Oh, looks like we got some shrooms we got to put away. Let's not talk about these stacks of bales. That they were lovely at one point. They're not quite so organized anymore. Let's park that there, and I'm gonna jump into the trailer. Well, it looks like we got this off the field just in time. Is that hail? That looks like hail. All right, can we cover the wagon? There we go. I'm surprised this tractor. I guess it has 150 horsepower, but we are spinning out. This trailer is really heavy when it's full. Give it less throttle so we don't spin the wheels. It's like spin tires. You got to control the throttle. All right. Yeah, anything over 100 degrees, no matter where you are, it's hot. Yeah. It's mostly, I think, the insulation. There is none. It's a camper. It's basically a tin can. I think. Whoa. I think some of they have all seasons campers now that have better insulation in them. And so they do, and they also have like heated pipes and stuff like that for the winter. So yeah, ours does not. No, the this thing it's just a tin can. I don't think there's any insulation in this. When it's cold, it's cold. When it's hot, it's hot. It was pretty cozy in the winter, though. I mean, we did. I don't. Up in Ohio, we were freezing. It was not comfortable in Ohio. That first couple weeks in January when we left, and it was like negative like temperatures, and the whole country was kind of in that Arctic. I overdid it. What was that called? That Arctic vortex that came down from Canada. That that. Oh, you're talking about my insulation. I get it. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, we have to get the big tractor out. I've. Besides, I'm getting soaked. It wasn't really jackknifed. It just can't pull at that angle. You should be, Louie. Anyway, yeah. So it was really cold those first couple weeks, but we ended up getting a little electric heater, like a radiant heater, and then like a fan heater. And we blow the fan heater onto the radiant heater and like kind of blow the air across. And that actually worked pretty well. And by the time we got here, because it's a little warmer where we're at now in the winter, like several degrees warmer, it was fine. We didn't have any like really cold nights or anything like that. It was fine. So Ohio was where we struggled, and even then, we had both the radiant heater and the milk heater, whatever, barn heater, milk barn heater, and both of those worked well. It kept us up to temperature. I mean, yeah, I guess that you could call that jackknife, but it is a dolly trailer, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. All right. Oh, I just got a mosquito on my foot. Ugh, I need off. All right. Is it dumping? Is it dumping? It was. There we go. I think I have it set on grain door. It's a little peewee dump. It still goes out pretty fast. It's fast enough. And then we have, yeah, that's like snow almost, but it's August. I can never tell the difference between their rain and their... What do you think, guys? Is that hail or is that just rain? It looks bloppy to me. Let's get this emptied out. Well, we've gotten a decent amount of oats. It's not too bad. We got a good haul of oats. Get it? Sorry, couldn't resist. A little 80s band humor there. A jackknife becomes inevitable at about 45 degrees. Interesting. Where are all these dang mosquitoes coming from? All right, fold this up. Come on. What's going on here? There we go. I'm rubbing the head. Don't want to do that. Is that in there straight? That's in there straight. A little further up. Fits in there pretty good. Out a little bit, but... And they're also inevitable when it's icy. Look at that little blop of oats. Was it worth it? Yeah. Probably a freeway at 50 or whatever, 55. There we go. I just, for the life of me, there we go. They must have changed the buttons for that, because I don't... Oh, I wanted to park the trailer there. Oops. So let's park that up. And we'll gather the mushrooms. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Dang it. I kind of sort of wrecked my sprayer. It's a good thing they don't track damage. Or, yeah, they track wear, but not damage. Let's put this thing away. Good enough. Okay. Last but not least, I need to get the mushrooms picked up so we can put them in here with our produce. I think I can pick these both up at the same time. Jam it. Oh, lordy. What are you doing, Queen Moo? Are you playing a game, Wifey Poo? Nope. All right. I thought maybe these forks would be long enough, but they're not like the telly forks. They're a little shorter. That's okay. We'll go about this a different way. It might be time to add another greenhouse. That would get us some income too. Probably like on a steep hill or something like that. Yeah, I always wonder about the productions. Like, I've got enough money. Could we put a production on here that would help increase our benefit? But the problem is, they're so slow at producing, and a lot of stuff they double it, but and you end up having to put twice as much in, so you end up not only like making like a tenth more, and it's all that additional time. So it's hard to know like which ones are actually worth it and which ones aren't. All right, let's look around for a minute here and see. Hang on. I think we're pretty much done with our August. We did the harvest. We got to mow next month. But let's take a look at the planting calendar because I want to see. Of course, we can't. we can plant in the rain, I guess. Is there anything we need to plant in the rain? We found out that our chickens aren't going to be able to be fed from our oats. So we're going to have to buy a bunch of chicken feed, which sucks, but whatever. I've bought them rear lift. I'm just seeing what's on sale. We already have a baler. I don't need. What is that? How's docking? Yeah, we don't need that. Still way out of our price range. Let's plant. Yes, plant, harvest, no. Yes, harvest done. Okay, so let's see our calendar. So we're in August. It's planting season for canola. I'm not doing oilseed radish, peas, sunflowers. So I don't understand why I didn't plant sorghum. Oh, because sorghum doesn't get the bonus from our header, from our MacDon. So wheat does and barley does, and wheat and barley get planted next month. So I guess that's where we need to go. Is to plant those crops because that's what we get. That's where we get our most money off the field. So I'm going to plant next month. So I think we probably should do our cultivation. Need to see if we need any lime on our fields. So let's go ahead and do a quick field examination. The grass fields I don't care about. That's all we use them for is grass. So it's free. I don't feel like putting any money into it. We'll just let it grow as it is and then harvest what we get off of it. That I don't mind. But for these fields, we do want a good yield. So for our big money crop fields. View weeds growing. But it's no fertilization, but that's okay. We can add fertility. So, and then we're going to jump over here. Hardcore farming and zombie apocalypse. That'd be so depressing, though, and dark. Hang on a sec. I told you that was hail. It's sticking to the ground. That's not rain. Does that mean we have a tornado coming? Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, we need to get our... I don't think this fertilizes. I think this can seed grass. Right? Yeah, this seeds grass, but I'm not going to... We're just going to cultivate today. So I got to check the other field and see if it needs also. In fact, let's go real quick before we start doing this. Let's run over there. Yep. Oh, yeah. It zaps them like a bug zapper. It's pretty funny. It's a little cruel, though, too. Maybe. As long as you zap them good, they kick the bucket pretty quick. But it's hard to get flies with it, but mosquitoes are easy. All right. This field needs lime. That sucks. So I guess... so what that means is, no, I need to spread the lime first. I was getting ready to cultivate it, but I want to spread the lime and then put it down in there. So put it, smush it down in there with the cultivator. But there's so many mosquitoes in here I can't keep up. That's why I need the off. I spray myself before I record. That way I'm not sitting here the whole time like panicking and itching. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm like... Mosquitoes. They're everywhere. Hold on. So we've got our lime set up. Thank you, Jay. Arthur will be right back. Arthur is back. Oh, jeez. Oops. Bad driving on my part. I realized I think I have care wheels on this tractor, if I'm not mistaken. Don't those look like the narrow tires? I don't mind them, but I think they're kind of care wheelish. Care wheelish. They're from Carwheelia. Oh, this weather just honks. It's stonky. Oh, crap. Oh, no, I forgot my laundry. I gotta go put it in the dryer. Let's see if I can get Simone to do it. There's no way. Hang on one second. Hang on. Back to dots to dots. Okay. Hang on one second. Let's grab the forklift. I just realized I have to go do my laundry, so we'll get this field cultivated, then I probably should get going for the night. So I gotta go over to the laundry house, which means I gotta get my shoes and get eaten alive by mosquitoes. Ugh. Well, not much in there, huh? I don't know if I'll be able to get the big bags in there, though, with this thing. I don't know if it's tall enough. I had the telehandler, but I don't... What was that? Hang on a second. That was weird. Sounds like somebody broke one of my windows. Just tall enough. Will this take all of it? Or none of it? This is lime, right? Or is this fertilizer? What is this? What? Oh, it's being so weird. What? Wow, that's bizarre. It'll only empty at the very side. I don't understand. Okay, well, there's that. Ugh. This is a problem. Let's see. I need to get these on all the way. 'Cause I was able to get the last bags out. So I need to get these on all the way. Alright. Well, because this can do... I like the way this handles better. I had the really big telehandler, but I didn't like the way it was handling. It was articulated, and I hate the way... I just like forklifts a lot better. But for this one specific application, I got to watch. The big bags don't fit under, and so it causes a problem. So I just need to make sure that I don't put any more big bags under that roof. Everything else is fine, just not the big bags. There we go. What's up, Mr. Tallman? How are you? All right, so we are ready to go. Actually, I'm going to put this underneath because of the weather. Looks like it's going to get sunny out in a little bit, though. So let's go ahead and spread this. Yes, it is. That is lime. Oh, in the little hopper? I don't know. I don't think so, Jay, but it might be. I'm not sure. That's the wrong field. That one's already limed. Dang it. Slow down. Thank you for the cheer, by the way, Mr. Tallman. I appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and call up our handy dandy steering assist. Hold on, I got a predator I'm about to take out. Dead. All right. Oh, that's cool. Well, that was probably fun. What's up, Jay? How's it going, Mr. Barisi? We're probably going to run out of line before we're done with this field, but I don't know. This holds a decent amount. You also pulled a IROC, though we're going to be on for a little bit longer. Since you've done any liming? Or since you laid floor? Or slept all day? Which one? Take your pick. All three of those are things you could say that for. I have not heard from IROC in a while. I did hear we've heard from him once or twice since we moved, but it's not very often. The old humidifier. All right, so I'm gonna get this done. We'll be back, folks. In fact, I'm super glad they put it in. As somebody who never used it, like I really do, like it helps a lot with the fertilization when you can't see what you're doing necessarily. It makes it so much easier to get things like done in a proper fashion, clean and precise, just the way I like things on office farm. Beep boop. 9:20. Well, you gotta get up at 6:30. That's getting pretty close to bedtime. Especially this morning when I pressed my snooze like 4 times and ended up getting up at like 10 after 7, and then being like 5 minutes late. Not my greatest moment. So I stayed up too late. I played Euro Truck after I got off the stream. I did another trip. Ended up picking one that was a little longer than I thought it would be. It's like, oh yeah, it was just like a couple boat trips across to Naples. No problem, right? 2.5 hours later. It's like bordering on after 11 o'clock, and my wife's like, go to bed. And I'm like, no. I just got to deliver this boat. Took a long time to deliver that boat. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. All right, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed the content, the video, the jokes, the songs, the laughter, the dancing, please throw me a coffee. That's how we afford to keep our cables that break fixed, and our holes that get plunked in by stray bullets fixed when the neighbors have combat in their backyard. It keeps the channel going. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun. I have not done that, but we should go do that, Darth Spectre, you and me, like Wednesday or Thursday if you want to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time on the farm. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Oh, and when you subscribe, don't forget to do the drop down and pick the bell. If you don't do that, you'll never know when I release a video. So make sure you pick the bell. And we will see you guys next time. Good night.